for people around.
Yeah. I do check on YouTube that the sound.
On est en train d'enregistrer. En avance. Ouais. Oui, mais c'est enregistré, oui.
Merci beaucoup.
Oui, c'est sur nos médias sociaux.
Okay.
So we're good. Good luck.
You are requested at the receiving line if you're here. Merci.
Elle est peut-être arrivée puis qu'elle attend dans sa voiture.
is everyone doing today? Thank you so much for being here. Their Excellencies are on their way from Rideau Hall as we speak, so I'd just like to do a couple of quick housekeeping notes. You'll see that there are some chairs that are already reserved, but we do ask that we prioritize any elders or any of our friends with mobility issues for seating as much as possible. Also, we are outside, but when you can't keep a safe social distance, we do ask that you wear a mask. To go inside to the community center, if you're just going in and out for water or to use the restroom, you don't need to show your proof of vaccination, but if you are staying in there for any length of time, we will ask that you show your proof of vaccination. Donc, merci tout le monde pour avoir été ici aujourd'hui. Leurs excellences sont en route de Rideau Hall maintenant. Quelques petites notes. Nous avons des sièges déjà réservés, mais nous demandons aussi que vous gardez les autres sièges pour nos aînés puis nos amis avec des problèmes de mobilité. Donc, merci beaucoup. Si vous entrez à la centre communautaire juste pour une gorgée d'eau pour aller aux salles de bain, vous n'avez pas besoin de montrer votre preuve de vaccination. Si vous êtes pour rester là-dedans, on vous demande de montrer votre preuve de vaccination. Donc, thank you everyone for being here today once again. I hope you have a fantastic day. Merci tout le monde. Puis passez une bonne journée.
Over there, in the back. Back. You see, like this? No, like the big tree. No, the stand. The stand. Funny, but I love it. There's Heather.
Me and my friend are parked in front of our house. I don't have a car.
I think she's going to get out of her car with
Never ending. I have a whole bunch of others now. Yeah, I don't think and I don't know how we'll find it.
transparent blue, isn't it? You can't see her, she's behind all the cameras. People, all the cameramen are taking pictures of them.
Oh yeah, I can see there's an officer there.
I think she's in a light blue outfit.
Yeah,
Just saw her. Oh my god. Just sort of see her.
Okay, I will do it.
but like
Yeah.
Because they're pointing at their cameras.
I know. It's okay. I thought he didn't want to be with you. No, he wants my coffee. Here you go. And it's tea, actually.
She's in the blue. Just get little glimpses of her.
He's over there. Do you want to? You can also come over to
Thanks.
Carter. You want to go sit? Go sit over there. You want to come hang with the kids? Let's go, Bubba. Let's go. No, the seats are. Yeah, as long as you're not right on camera.
That's her.
Hello? Hello? Tunga sugiti. Beverly may kanyakarak tunga. Beverly! Beverly, launa ni kabit.
Can you put that in your microphone?
Beverly! Kinapunga.
She's looking for Beverly.
Beverly kakunik pita. Okay, take her.
Great. You untied it? One, two. Okay. You think it's cute? You don't have to. Yeah. Mom and Daddy, they're good. We brought you a turtle. Why don't you say hi, guys? Okay. She's from Nunavut. Which one? Well, I think just go over and oh, there we go. Oh, there we go.
Bonjour tout le monde. Hi everyone.
Okay. Ullo kuilo na situnga sa bitsi.
Quelle belle journée. What a wonderful fall day here in our capital city on November 7th, 2021.
Ullo mi ullo tiara lo kia tango te lugo. Ullo mi lo November 7 ngolak to 2021 mi.
Let me introduce myself. My name is µ'イ師ᕕᕕᕕ. I'm city councilor for the best part of our city, which includes Lower Town, Sandy Hill, and Vanier.
Kino mga maulak kay no atara Matthew Fleury. Ottawa ilangani nunanga nikigatok ti mga nunat siya pa ginapawga sa vidya kujan nami
We're just the best part of our city.
Yeah,
that's right.
I'll
be your
okay, go ahead.
I'll be your MC for today's important park naming ceremony. Nous sommes ravis de vous accueillir ici, dans la Côte de Sable, pour la cérémonie de désignation du parc Annie-Pootoogook. I would like to introduce Jeannie Manning. You've heard Jeannie already, who will be translating today's proceedings into Inuktitut.
Hi everyone.
Thank you, Jeannie, for being at today's ceremony. I'd like to recognize that we are recording today's special ceremony. There are opportunities to get the link. We are also live for Annie's family in Cape Dorset. Today, we are here for the official ceremony to unveil Annie-Pootoogook Park here in Sandy Hill. Before we start today's proceedings, I want to acknowledge that Ottawa is built on unceded Algonquin and Anishinaabe territory. The peoples of...
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Jeannie. By the end of it, I'll get this.
Next time I'm going to go. Itana nung matutaw ng maulumi Annie-Pootoogook ni at saktaw laki lang hajok nalunig ilitakayaw si man lang Manila Annie-Pootoogook kujan naming lutamani ilaw liman.
The peoples of the Algonquin Anishinaabe Nation have lived in this territory for millennia. Their culture and presence have nurtured and continue to nurture this land.
Tana po yung kay nakakusulami o kakumabunga taman na nuna najoktavut nangyakbivut sakutaw lang si mangitok nuna hakasimayunun alanut amalo sulit man takuwatugut kusuksoktunik nuna hakasimayunik ilalaributa kwa kanadami yung luta.
The City of Ottawa honors the people and land of the Algonquin Anishinaabe Nation. The City of Ottawa honors all First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people, and their valuable past and present contribution to this land.
Takwa Ottawa mi city good ilitak sibut nuna hakasimayunik alanik inunilo takwa nuna hakasimalari matatamani ilitariyaw kumabut ilitariyaw tamani kung nakata.
Jeannie, I'll be repeating in French the land acknowledgements just so that you can follow what I'm raising. Ottawa est bâti sur un territoire non cédé de la nation algonquine Anishinaabe. Les peuples de la nation algonquine Anishinaabe vivent sur ce territoire depuis des millénaires. Leur culture et leur présence l'ont enrichi et l'enrichit toujours. La ville d'Ottawa rend hommage au peuple et au territoire de la nation algonquine Anishinaabe. La ville d'Ottawa rend hommage à toutes les Premières Nations, à tous les Inuits, à tous les Métis, de même qu'aux précieuses contributions passées et présentes en cette terre. I now invite Reverend 뿌투귲ᒃ with St. Margaret's Anglican Church to come and say a prayer.
Mana kai khulari baga aiga atagutsiak tutsiak kai nang nyang mata na ila matwersinia mata matsamanga tutsiak nikum. Sta ajo tuizibu St. Margaret atutsiak binganita balivani emi.
Nice to get laugamani.
Bring it.
Nice to get laugami inugama. Koyan lami. Oh, okay, all right. Takuyaw kinaka. Koyan lami tapani tun naktitaw migamataw tunga sugiti. Kudlung mikiti na kaudlungaw galwang. Welcome everyone. I'm originally from Arctic Bay, Baffin Island, Nunavut. Yay! And I'm very grateful for me to be here. Thank you, everyone. And it's very important for us to get together and work together in Inuit way too, because Inuit community is really small. We have, in our tradition way, we always have to help together. Tanda Inu-Tigo Pp-gsmåserigattigunai, tanda Μătuiᵒ Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Tanda Annie-Pootoogook ᒪത്തുиᕗ tanda аттертаарниарма тамаалиннунааннунааннугми Piirtau jangin mariktumi tamanna aaqqiksimagaviuk upaguttau aaqqiksimajaugatta tabbani katingatitluta ikajortigut tasiortigut najortigun tauvungalemaarlu iqqaamadjutauniarma tamanna quyalijjutigivaqa angiyualangmik amma upagukatik kannerutigittaarlutigut inuitlu qaddunaangungittuugalua taikkua ilinni tataqarlutakisani tamanna aaqquttiarunnarniarmat Naqsorpagi angigditerpagi quyagipagi taimangalemarlaggut tusariarmatigun ernerpiji square-tusikkuatanittigut Amen. Beverly, now thank you, and you guys can sit, whoever wants to sit. Beverly, I was going to light the Pootoogook, but since it's kind of windy, so I'm just going to talk about the Pootoogook, the oil lamp, because it's very important for Inuit long ago. That's how the Inuit survived, because of the Pootoogook oil lamp. It was usually made out of soapstone, but nowadays metal. So the soapstones are different too. There are like different colors, like greenish color and brownish reddish color. They are different. There are differences between those two. The reddish brownish color is more they heat faster, and they last longer to heat the flame. And the greenish color is little different from the heating wise. It don't last longer to heat the flames, or the bug go on me. The greenish heats slower, and the brownish oil lamp heats faster, and it really depending on the oil too. The oil comes from the blubber, seal blubber, any kind of blubber, seal, walrus, narwhal, and fish blubber sometimes. And there are difference between those two. The seal blubber and narwhal or polar bear blubber fat are lasting longer, lasting shorter, but the flame is longer and it heats faster. So there are a few differences between those two. If you use them all the time, you can see the difference. So even up to now, I still have a mother and she's now 101 years old. I'll tell her that you guys were happy for her. She's probably watching somewhere. So yeah, she's still using the oil lamp up to now. She's living in a hut made out of wood beside her home. So these are the importance of the oil lamp. There are a lot of words to say about it, but we have short hour. So Kuyan Name, thank you.
Thank you, Reverend. Thank you, Reverend ʔtaᵉ. Thank you. J'aimerais maintenant inviter les jeunes du groupe de la chorale de Franco-Jeunesse à venir chanter l'hymne national. Franco-Jeunesse is a local school right here in Sandy Hill, which I went to. And we are so happy that they are here to guide us through the singing of our national anthem.
Maananaran niya lang medyo ko na ngayon niya kinig ingyo kilubig nunakdot ta ingyo singan ni.
Super! Félicitations et merci d'être ici parmi nous, la chorale de l'école Franco-Jeunesse. Avant d'aller plus loin, before we go further, I'd like to introduce and make a few special mentions, individuals who are with us today and have supported us for today's important unveiling. From Inuit, I'd like to thank and welcome Beverly Ilot. Where's Beverly?
Maanatay naronersi ko maramiga ma taptat sa mga ṕtautaulotunik tay ko isagoy ṕtautaulo mata haja madaw ko na Beverly namipin.
I'd like to also a number of groups that I'd like to mention: Tuga Suviga Inuit, Inuktitut children, youth, and Family Center, the Saw Gallery, Alex Badzak from the Ottawa Art Gallery, Sasha Suda from the National Gallery of Canada, Mona Fortier, our local MP, as well as the president of the Treasury Board. Merci, Mona. We have a number of representatives from the city of Ottawa, including Suzanne Obiara, Elena Abel. We have Elizabeth Ford from ITK Inuit. We have Nunavut ᖁᕕഅᓱᒡᒍ. We have Dr. Nyman and the tech team and a number of delegates from the University of Ottawa. We have Napashi Coburn, who is Annie's daughter. Veldon as well, who's joined us.
It's okay. Nakomir Nunavut, Tabanitut, Takweka, Nunavut, Sivonitsavut, Amado Asingin, Amisura, Kaina Matatai, Tangit, the Kamarun Kit Mamea. I can't remember all of the names you just said, so please forgive me. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
I think everybody heard them. Dus ik doe nou wel lekker wat te zien. Dat je niet tegen wat achter niet. Tamani achter 2000 miljoen.
I cannot express enough how thrilled we are to be here holding the ceremony today. In commemoration and celebration of Annie-Pootoogook, for whom this park was named after a community-led effort, I want to recognize Stéphanie Plante, who brought forward the naming at the city of Ottawa. Merci, Stéphanie. Stéphanie is joined by her son Ian, who is singing in la Franco-Jeunesse, la chorale de Franco-Jeunesse tout à l'heure. Further, we are on.
Hello.
Judy, I apologize.
Now I have to remember what you said. Can I see your sheet? Okay. But there's some stuff you said. Okay. Je ne parle qu'en français. Okay. Okay. Ukharanga naruna kasatto khano khove sunibut tan tatsumamatur tawninganing ulumi qawmadawtillugu khove asukutawtillugu Annie-Pootoogook tan ila atsaktawmat Annie-Pootoogook mi tan namaqmursivi malo tamanna atsura ngularsuni Stephanie Plante mot nakommi.
Further, we are honored to have Her Excellency, the Right Honourable Mary May Simon, the Governor General of Canada, and His Excellency Graham Fraser with us here today.
Governor General Takavut Kigatakavu nila Queen Mary May Simon Amalo who's His Excellency? Sorry?
Mr. Fraser.
Mr. Fraser. Kanalo Taigo Hasiuti Mido Tamani Gunamatatakwa Huviagi Mido.
On July 26th of this year, Her Excellency was installed as the 30th Governor General of Canada and the first Indigenous person to serve in the role since Confederation.
July 26th, Mary May Simon, Kigarotitolok to Queen Mook, Tana no civil look by Chang to Nunahakarsima Luni, Nunahakarsima Duni, they made them with Ididogia, Upigi Maritabun. Tatsumanga Tigusigun Nalaman, Kanayami, between now with 12 me.
We recognize this milestone as well as Her Excellency's work in advocacy for Inuit rights and Inuit culture.
Sibulaktiw idasiman Manila amalo at so utyaksiman man Inuit pidun na tinginin ilitari daw kutsugit pidun no nakakataw ning inig tamani.
Please welcome Her Excellency, the Right Honourable Mary May Simon, the Governor General of Canada, to deliver her remarks.
Inuhatikkei ullusia qaalummi silaqqitutsiaqaalummi ullumi aniqtitaugatta nakuqmiik quyannamiik ammalu ilitsiiliunnasi takungaqsimayusi Annie-Pootoogook ilitaqsi iaqtusimatsuta takkaniigatta nakuqmiipunga iluunnasinnik. First, I wanted to say a few words in Inuktitut to my fellow Inuit very many of them are here today. And it's such a beautiful fall day and with lots of sunshine, which brings always positive things to our lives. So I want to thank everybody for being here and to welcome each and every one of you for today, which is to recognize Annie-Pootoogook's great contribution, not just to Inuit culture and art, but to the world. Thank you for the great, nice introduction, Mr. Councillor, Mayor. No. Okay, so I'm going to translate myself, so it'll take a little bit longer. I'll give Ginny a break. Ilitaksahago mamiyunga nuna hakasi mayo hatitinik nuna haksi mayo nitamani ako ni magalok khaluna khalaw tinago nuna gisubininga ulumi mosulitema tigumiak mau takwa Adelaide Algonquin Anishinaabe unagaktausud tamani nuna haksi mayo tohamata. First, I also want to acknowledge that we are on unceded territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe people who have lived and cared for this part of the world for thousands of years. Amalo ullume ilitaksiya manahagatta silaktuamiungo hatigitutigut tanna ullu inunnut tuqanga titaumat Inuit International Time Hallunati today so Ulumi Atuatigu Namanatsia Twina Tungayagale Ilitaxio Ninga Ino Hatita Annie-Pootoogook Piusavasimayanga Pichutigilugu. So today on International Day, I think it is only fitting that we honor a remarkable Inuk, an Inuk artist, Annie-Pootoogook. I think that it is the day that we should honor her, and it happened. And thank you very much for all of those that organized this event. Nous sommes ici pour honorer Annie, la personne, l'artiste. Annie captured the Inuit way of life in images. She depicted how Inuit live, showcasing both the traditional, such as hunting, making banig, which I love to do, or a community feast, and the more mundane moments, for example, shopping at the co-op store, or simply watching TV. Dana how you magatigo ani, takwa sanang wasu, wilauk si mayangit, Inuit using a nick, nuitisiak si mamata, amaludamakwa, Inuit tutapiusito hagasimayabut, Nuita Tehatasuit, Umayok Nianamut, Ilingajuit, Amalo Panatita Leonemut, Panatita Mamakalomat, Amalo Nunaleo Hatigi to Tigo Namasu Munibut, Amalo Ilangane, Hautama, Inos, Tinuilinga Jutakitamana, so Lunivam Neabilani Quapaconut, Upalune Televisa Mitakuna to Inana. She presented to Canadians a point of view that is seldom seen, particularly outside of the North. During her life, she experienced great uplifting moments, such as winning the Sobe Art Award. She also struggled grappling with mental health, addiction, homelessness, and abuse. Hauji magataani inu sa simayanga at jiging itunik inu singa at tutaw si mamat ilangani kuya naktualo me atokong nasisimatsuni ammalo ilitak siya makutita hatta simatsuni at jiging itunik ammalo ilangani okumait sa sungot suni inu suminik tay may tuinaw si magatahang at wina inu sitini isumabot ipigitsya kaya hakatigo ammalo sunatuin na ni pinutlutay ligya hangnik isumagitsya kaya hakatigo taman na ato hatta si magaluak tangani kisiyani inu singa alia naktutilwo itkaw magya haktabu. As we mark Inuit Day and as the first Inuk and Indigenous Governor General, I want to draw attention to how Inuit artists, including Annie, depicted our people and how we see ourselves. We are active participants in sharing our culture, our language, and the true history and the truth of our history. How you magata ulumi ulakto inu twin now nitinik, how you mayautisya sungulagata, amalo atjigi hang nitinik, upturiyaw siya hang nitinik, o how sa siya sungut suda, taman na o how sibut inutitongnak pitutigilugu, amalo suli unique, piusyo hatta sima unique, unik kaya hang nibut. We turn to our adversity into strength, and Inuit across Canada's Arctic and in urban settings like here today are finding ways to move forward. Reconciliation is a process that does not have an end date. It requires work every day. Say, un process qui n'a pas de date de fin. La réconciliation exige un travail constant tous les jours. Tamanna nukibut at surong nimik ato hatta si mayuin na wata inusitini. Kanata miut inutuin na ilun natik amalutamani nunahaktut at siging itunik how yimagutinik pinaswasi malang mata amalu man na katipaliagya hangnak inusitinik uppersutsiagya hangnit ningit halunalunit inuni uppersutsiagya hangninga isulini hangito day mangat inusitini ato kaya libu amaluhaw tama pinaswagya haksugu. To be an Inuk Governor General who is a Governor General for all Canadians is a responsibility that I don't take lightly. Today, I am heartened by the fact that Inuit stories are starting to be seen and heard through music, literature, research, environmental stewardship, new governance arrangements, and new perspectives on Canada's history, and of course, through art. Inu chunga takunga tiliyaw lawama inu negatana at siyalangayaga kisiani Canada miulimano ilingagiyahang mapinaswaktaga taman na ikha magitsiyagayaka katalangamiyaka ulumiulaktok kubiasuta hasungu gama makwa Inuit unikato ako tingit tusaktaw balialakilang mata inginik kulunit pingwanikut titirak si mayok kulunit adla si mayok tigut kawisang ni kulunit upaluluni avatilikan niyo kap magiyawiyahang ninganik ipiyaw siyayahang ninganik ammalunam minyak ka mamatak palianan mo tamakwa iliun natik kanataw Hauyimani Ragnedu Inguvat Dinut, Damachiminga Ila Halagalangalat, Hauyimatsiel Tabut, Amalumakwa, Sanangwati, Annie-Pootoogook, Tigilu, Damachiminga Nuitsivalia. Although Annie died tragically in 2016, she left behind a legacy of Inuit art, of promoting her Inuit heritage, of showing our people who they are, the good and the bad. Ilunata Hauyimagatate Maninu Nelaps Mamaani 2016 Utilugo. Tamana Sanangwana Hatasimayanga Inuit Ilokusingani Nuitsivalia Hatalatsimayuk Amalo Hauyimatitsivalia Gotusimatsuni Inunik Inutwinakina Mangata. Tamana Piu Unibut Amalu Ilangani Piu Tiangitunibut Ilunane Nuitatisiotsubu. Showing Canadians how we express our joy and our pain, our struggles and resilience, and how Inuit, like all Canadians, desire and deserve the same basic standards in life, respect, understanding, friendship, love, and the opportunity to grow and thrive in a healthy, safe environment. How you matitia kanatamingo hatitinik, alianaktok, ida hubia sugunanitinik, ammalu ilangane anya sungunitinik, ammalu ilangane atsokoya hasungunitinik, ammalu atsokoya hasu mugaluak suta pisitiunitinik, ammalu Inuit ilunalimatsiati kanatamiutitut. Pihagomamiyu amalo pigutjau tehagomamiyu nama siaktunik soglo utu tigilugu ilitaksimatsiare harnek inunitinik tukisimatsiare harnek pihatigitiare harnek amalo nallinatsiare harnek tamakwa ilunatik ilingammata pirokpalianitinut inutsuta. Annie's spirit lives on in all Inuits, particularly in her family and those she inspired to pursue their own passions. We are honored that her daughter Napachi is here with us today. Anio uppininga ilunatinnut ilingammat uppinaga simayanga ambalo inunam minig kayusitisimaninga piluak sugitakwa ilapingit tamakwa ilunatik narlinaktuinamata amalutana paniapia Napachi udlumitakani hatigijabut. ᖁᕕഅᓱᒡᒍ. Today, I am filled with hope for the future of all Inuit. Udlumi ilukut ipigusuttunga sibunatsisehagneatugu Inutsuta hauyimajunga. Atsuku hatta simatsuta hatta kalwaagutta kisiani inusittinik inutuinnaunittinik tigumiatsiareahagatta tamanna sibunittinut ilingatsiamatsuungunigunnatavut. Welcome, all of you, to Annie-Pootoogook Park, and happy International Day. Tunga sutsiaratsi ilunnasi takunga nadunetau yumut Annie-Pootoogook atehangnialaktumut ammalo ullumi silaktuamiungu hatigituit inutuinnait ilitaksiyamaninga pitutigilugu. Nakokmeek, thank you very much, merci, and miigwech.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Vous nous partagez des mots d'espoir. Your remarks were touching, meaningful, and I could have listened to you for another You have so much to contribute and we have to learn. Thank you.
Mary Simon, public taanalo odlo puigo jagon ne kabut kamay nakatalangan ng tabusiw nitini
Jeannie, you made me nervous before and I forgot to introduce two special guests. First off is we do have many members of the residents of the Sandy Hill community.
Mami anak Jeannie Tabani tayo nakakawla ka po yung makakawakit tamani ilitari daw giyakakturin midaka tamani kasi mata.
And we also have a special colleague and friend who's here with his partner, with his wife, who made this special shirt for me for today's occasion. I want to recognize Linda and Ralston. Thank you. Next to our special message all the way from Nunavut. Mesdames et messieurs, je vous présente le premier ministre du Nunavut, µ'eisiᕕᕕᕗ, who sent a special recording for today's special ceremony.
Manalo okakumanok na Nunavut siguro tiyo kasi mareodok ila siguro tilari Joe ᒍᕗᒃ nipiliok si mamman okaw sa kumad si madamani to sa nalan niya lang bijamo.
Watson, Councillor Fleury, Your Excellencies, and students from Nunavut, µ'eisiᕕᕕᕗ. I'm Annie-Pootoogook. I also want to recognize Nunavut Inuit, who now call Ottawa home and will share some of our cultural and cooking later today. My name is µ'eisiᕕᕗ, Premier of Nunavut. Our territory is a beautiful place and is home to some of Canada's best artists, scientists, athletes, and activists. People like Jordan Tutu, Reed, Tanya Tegal, and Susan Nagluka. Annie-Pootoogook was an incredible talent from Kingay, and I am happy to hear that the city of Ottawa was honoring her with a beautiful park. ᒪጡ이ᕈ kanun, magnaparhita ko Nunavut ilik ko hingin, o kauhingin, maptat ko hingit аттиаута maana nuban na yuakak tiliwatamani, uwap tinni, ᒪጡ이ᕈ tinni meaniritsaatang napagut. Happy World Inuit Day. Inuit ilaryo uplugan ni ᒍᕗᒃ.
Thank you so much, Premier ᒍᕗᒃ.
Nakamay siguro Mr. ᒍᕗᒃ.
Maintenant, j'ai l'honneur de vous présenter Sheena Akumalik et ses enfants, Ursula, Jacob, Ernie, Cérémonie, qui vont faire une performance de percussion et de danse traditionnelle par Spuntuunuunuuq Myth Theatre. Again, this was Sheena Akumalik, her children, on behalf of the Inuit Meat Theater.
Sheena Akumalik, ʻautiʻautautavut, tahitei kuna ni tunun ng miut, takun
Jeannie, I saw you singing.
I know a little bit.
Next, we will hear a few words from Martha Flaherty. Martha is an Inuk elder and serves on the board of Isarit Inuit Arts.
Man natusakbigin niya lang Nunavut. Tamani simulat yung katawag kay Nunavut Martha Flaherty. Katimaji yung katawag midok isa ko'y katimajingin ni.
She is a prominent and well-known member of the Inuit community and has been described as a true force. We welcome her now.
Hadi mo daw siya kung inukapilimangin mo tamani ang mag-uukang siyo kataksiman suni at so utakapit siyo ganganin inukatimini. Tumasugit Martha.
Ullu siyaran makalap ko tamatsi tumasugit. Welcome to this very, very beautiful International Day for Inuit. Welcome all. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to new Annie-Pootoogook Park. I hope this don't. Again, my name is Martha Flaherty. I'm an honorary member for Inuit and also board member to the National Inuit Women's Association of Canada, Pootoogook. We also have two board Pootoogook staff and a board member at this time. I would like to begin by thanking the City of Ottawa and the staff for making this special event happen and for naming this park after Annie-Pootoogook. A special Inuk artist who died tragically while trying to make a better life for herself in a city. I would also like to thank and welcome very special guests with us today. A woman who has done so much in advocating the cause for the Inuit throughout circumpolar region and across Canada. To mention, I can't see too good with my glasses on, without my glasses on. To mention all the work she has done would take me all afternoon. So I will keep this short. Please join me welcoming our very own Governor General, Mary Simon. Thank you, Mary, for being here with us today. Akulok, huyalibugut, upekapugutlo ilinnik. We're here today to commemorate an Inuk woman who came to Ottawa from her home in Cape Dorset, Nunavut, seeking a new and better life. Unfortunately, her life was cut short and could not fulfill all her dreams. Annie was talented and gifted artist. Like many Indigenous people, in particular Indigenous women, too many have died tragically or have gone missing with no answers and therefore no closure for the families and friends. Today, we will try and put some closer to Annie's life and commemorate her by renaming this park in her honor. May her legacy live on. Inuit have been coming to Ottawa from all over the Arctic for many years and for many reasons. Today, there are thousands of Inuit living in southern Canada trying to better their lives or flee a bad situation at their home communities. Money comes for various other reasons like medical, job opportunities, better housing, seeking shelter, fleeing from violence, seeking treatment for their traumas, to further their education, to be with a family, or further their artistic talents and ambitions. Annie was one of us and walked with the same Annie was one of us and walked the same streets we walk today. Unfortunately, there are literally thousands of Indigenous women who have disappeared that have never been found and therefore no closer to their families and friends. Inuit women have come a long way in a short time period, from living in igloos, tents, and hammocks, trying to survive in the hardest climates in this world to where we are already today. Today, we Inuit women who are artists, musicians, performers, teachers, leaders, lawyers, doctors, and so on, right up to our Governor General. Recently, a group of us Inuit women in Ottawa decided to start a sewing group so that we can have a space to meet and socialize and to continue our work in our sewing skills and tradition making Inuit clothing and crafts. Also jewelry. Inuit women also making very beautiful jewelry. Isahui, which means the wings, is the name of our sewing group. We gather on regular basis to meet and create beautiful Inuit clothing and crafts. It also gives us an opportunity to socialize, share our traditional foods, and catch up on our latest news in Inuit world today. It also provides us some such needed additional income by selling our garments and doing our crafts. In closing, I want to say thank you to City of Ottawa, in particular Mayor Jim Watson and his staff, and for all their support, and for this wonderful gesture of naming this park after Annie-Pootoogook, a step forward for reconciliation. And thank you for having patience listening to me. Sometimes I struggle when I can't see properly with no glasses. Anyways, thank you so much. We have a vendor over there if you would like to walk around and meet our groups. Thank you very much.
Ineliteatuinarta kumaatau hauseriqataartanga upikusuppukut tamaani ilaugunnaqatta tamaani aaluaami nunaqalertugut qimaasimalluta atsoqornartunik ammalu kappianartimajuni upattinnut ammalu piunersamik inuusitsamik hinersita tamaungarsimagatta simunitsaqartiarumanersaulutalu maana ilitariauniqalertugut sanavattattigut Atitortuarpattattigullu ammalu uqausertigut mamiana ugaluaq naalummi ugaluaq amisortuat nunaqaqqaarsimaju arnain asiusimammata naniliaugunnaqatillu inuartausimajullu tamanna aannerutausimallaqimma nunaqaqqaarsimajunut inunnun nunaqaqqaarsimajunullu ippigilertavut ammalu aaqqi sivumugumavugut aaqqinnermut aaqqihatigiinnermut tamakkua asiulisimajut ilangarsimajullu mamiunnarsequllugit ilumigut isumamikullo at soornarsimamman uvattinnun attortausimajuinnaagatta inuulluta qujaligumavungalut jemuatsammut tamanna pikunnartilaummagu qujannamiitsamuatsan ammalu iqqanayarti tamani sitting of Arwami qujagivatsi tamannalu tabatna atuti igunnarsitilaugatsiuk ammalu atsortaugunnarsilaumman Annie-Pootoogook iqqaumagauluni qujannami.
Meaning remember.
It's easier to remember her than you. You make me nervous too, by the way.
Thank you, Elder Martha Flaherty. I would like now to invite Annie-Pootoogook and Kendra Tagunak to the front for a throat singing performance.
Kendra Tagunak tamani katajangnamati maungahulu. Oh, there you are.
Look good. Annie-Pootoogook majangona kata yakatiga Kendra Tagunak. Ყოფ tamane katagunna kata tana Annie-Pootoogook isumagillugu amma ყოფ tamanna ataqangusulanga keistamangakulu amma panikulu ataqpaumma nallina tana tuqaartinniusayappu sipullerpa Annie-Pootoogook. The song we're going to sing is a lullaby love song. This next one we're going to demonstrate is called Ç'mInuwapik, translated to Poor Little Puppy. And the origin of this song came from a little girl who would sing it to her puppy, so he grew up to be the lead dog of her dog team.
Wow, very impressive. Thank you, Annie and Kendra. Next, I'd like to invite Emily Kitsualik and Shelby Agalik, two students from Nunavut, Nunavut,
ᖁᕕഅᓱչᒍ.
ᖁᕕअᓱչᒍ. To the front, Nunavut ᖁᕕઅᓱչᒍ is a post-secondary institution here in our community on Rideau Street.
Mana o kalimakunialok midabutak ko Nunavut ᖁᕕઅᓱչᒍ kuni ilinyartuk tamaunga ilinyarsimamata Nunavut ᖁᕕઅᓱչᒍ.
The organization is dedicated to empowering Inuit youth and helping students put their best foot forward as they transition into adulthood.
Tana ilinyarbiutuk tamaung simazut ilinyarsimatsutik ᖁᕕઅᓱչᒍmallutillos pinasuagakatsiarumagamik ᖁᕕअᓱchᒍminni.
Let's welcome Emily and Shelby.
Ati tumatutigabut tako Shelby ko.
Hello, my name is Emily Danielle, and I'm a first-year student at Nunavut ᖁᕕઅᓱchᒍ here in Ottawa. I would first like to say ᖠ to everyone for coming out to this event on International Inuit Day, especially to the Governor General Mary Simon. ᖠ. This park being named after Annie-Pootoogook is significant, not only to the Inuit community here in Ottawa, but also for Nunavut ᖁᕕઅᓱchᒍ, as it gives us a sense of visible space in the city in which we come to further our education. This park also happens to be within walking distance of the NS residence. Annie-Pootoogook grew up in Kingate, which is Cape Dorset, and like so many other Inuit, came to Ottawa to pursue opportunities, just as we are as NS students today. It is no secret that Inuit are naturally unknown within general Canadian society, but having a park named after her, a great artist whose life represents Inuit realities, helps spread our voices as Inuit and how we are situated within this country. It's a great honor to be an Inuk today.
Hi. Shelby Angeluyunga. ᖁᕕअᓱchᒍ amma ilinara toktunga Nunavut ᖁᕕઅᓱchᒍ. Man akawarap hi tamane katigiyulorap tigu Inuit ublungane. Ammalo kuveho katigitigu ningiukallat. Ublumi upinaktok Inutigut ayungilangugatta. Ammalo ilitarigaptibu Annie-Pootoogook. Annie-Pootoogook titirao yangani. Kihane kuveanaitok kanuiliu gudawyok ublumi. Inuit ayok naktumi pititaw himagatta. Ihumagayaw taktugu. Angaya ninnak yugatta. Kihane. Annie-tu. Ayung ilang mugalor rupta. Dia huli humagayaw taktugu. Damna namangiptok. Inutigut. Kawi magyak taktugu. Ayung inatta. We have lived through so much in just a short period of time. We are resilient and a strong people. Annie-Pootoogook and the renaming of this park signifies how much we have come forth as a nation towards having a better relationship. Today, a lot of Inuit are unseen within the public eye. So much our realities are unknown. It is strong and beautiful women like Annie-Pootoogook, Mary Simon, and us Inuit women who have paved the way for the next generation to come. Canada needs to do better in protecting us women. The sheer numbers of missing and murdered Indigenous women in Canada is unacceptable. Annie is just one example of missing and murdered Indigenous women, and this needs to stop. We need to feel safe and valued in our country. It is important to acknowledge all of the hardships our people face every day. It is also important to acknowledge how much we have risen as a people to show the world that our lives don't end in vain. ᖫᕕअᓱchᒍ to each and every one of you for celebrating this beautiful day with us.
Thank you, Emily and Shelby and students. J'invite maintenant Jason Saint-Laurent de la Galerie Ça à présenter quelques mots au sujet des contributions artistiques d'Annie à Ottawa. SA is an Ottawa-based artist-run center which promotes a wide array of contemporary artists from diverse cultural backgrounds. They were central to the beginning of Annie's story as an artist here in Ottawa, and we are happy to hear more of that from Jason.
Thank you. So many years ago, when we had learned that Annie-Pootoogook had moved to Ottawa, we desperately wanted to meet her. She was like art royalty to us. And, sorry.
Sorry. Annie-Pootoogook hawi valere gattigo tamani tapayar semalaw simagabu titirtiwak sitiuninga takugutigi hatta lijo gattigo Inuit perkusinganning man asitipallere galwak tillogolo asitipallere simaninginillo titirtiwak hatta dummat.
And we had heard many stories about how charming and funny she was, and it turned out to be absolutely true. When we finally found her, we offered SAW to her as a refuge away from the street and proposed exhibition projects and drawing sessions.
Inalilaw simajabon titirtuwa riakan hatta hullugo ma kikaw takuy hatta simagatigo kikatoktiuninga inunik tamani adawami.
And then for an exhibition that we mounted called Big Bang, she wanted to exhibit an unknown series of playful erotic drawings which showed how wide-ranging and cutting-edge her artistic practice was.
Ani inutsiangutuni ilanikot sikkangadala sungugata idong nakisuni okangwasuni idong naktani tamakwa alakaw matsamata titaktuga hatak simanani tigot takugutigi hatak tabut inuningani at akusak simadani nulo inusingani.
So she showed up an hour before our big opening because she really didn't like the spotlight. That's how humble she was. She's probably blushing right now, watching this right now. But anyways, so she didn't want to stick around for the public opening, and we gave her her artist fee. And the first thing she did with her artist fee was go and buy her favorite absolute food, which was raw scallop.
Tema tituktugang alakaw matigo malaw simagatigo tana kinilong ako law simagatigo sibulong may tana po yung nakawat ko kasi anitaw tema inutsiyang anwaksani kang mutaw kata yung mat inugasan nilo ako mahatta yung nani kasi tituktugangin alakaw matitaw lang mata sakidak titaw lang mata najuti ya halaw si mamman tay man na au piling ayut saulat ko ilitariya ninga pijuti ilogo kang mutaw hatta yumman.
And that was something she did every single time she received an artist fee or sold a work. The first thing she would do was go and buy raw scallops to eat. And the reason, she told us, is because the taste reminded her of Kinggate. And we understood how deeply she missed her home community and her family.
time na scallops. What the heck are scallops? Inuit. Amo maju nakasumo kalwa at chika sa siyang amo maju talokon 9. Okay. Talokon nakto mapazusok kaiti ila kingang milk sa daw kami kingang non angak silakay kami tay may tuni talokon nang ipihat pigo makatadugman kipingui daw tigi sinarso kay kingang non kamagutigi tsugulo no nagilap si madami ni kingang ni.
And then when Annie passed away, a very dear friend of hers and her guardian angel on the streets came to us a few months later with her last set of colored pencils and entrusted us to keep this in Annie's memory. And we made the promise back that we would do whatever we could to uphold her talent and her contribution to the Canadian art world.
Pekan nakilula nga ipigigising na sa niyong uwatin no kailaw si mama natsaksan kita ko ame ako ti aperitsuni uwatin ni uwa pisimagon nakisiyo ani ilitarayaw sin nakpan alakaw makataw gayak tilogin tana kuya ibidwalaw si madabot amarutak ko pisimagasuangin na niya kamot ikaw magutigin niya katsigo ani putugo ulaw taming amalo
So thank you so much, Stéphanie Plante and Mathieu Fleury, for championing and spearheading this naming of the park in Annie's memory. And as Annie would say in lieu of goodbye, peace, love, and God above. We miss you very much, Annie.
Matthew Fleury, amaro Stephanie, tayo kay naktanga, tanalo ani tema okakayup pazumat, ima okaksuni, please, say matitawitsi, nalitigilusi, ikaw malugo go to kakata kilami. Nakomi. Thank you.
And now I'd like to introduce you to my colleague and dear friend, Takalik.
Mana, tunga sa titaw ko lang medaka kanayak tiyo katigising naktaka Takalik, Tamani, tunga sa titsi. Thank you.
Nakomi. Inutito minili umakay na kong kisini tamma tupava song omega mailane mitu tango sularama.
Okay.
Takalik partridge nguyunga kujamit sayak tamane arawa may pinasuptiyo nga sa gallery me. Jason is my co-worker from Saw Gallery. My name is Takalik Partridge. I'm the director for the Nordic Lab at Saw Gallery. It's a new space. And the purpose of that space is to bring together circumpolar artists from all the countries around the circumpolar north with a special focus on Inuit artists. I'm currently working with several artists from Nunavut and also Alaska and Norway. And we have an artist space and a new print studio that we would really love to name after Annie-Pootoogook with her family's permission. We're so grateful to Annie for the path that she made, especially for younger artists today, for new contemporary Inuit artists. She set a standard that is hard to follow, but also an honor to follow. And I just want to say thank you very much for everybody for recognizing her legacy and for recognizing her contribution and also the importance of Inuit art within this city and this country. Nakopme.
Merci. Ceci conclut les performances et certains des discours. I'd like to invite their excellencies, as well as Napashi Coburn, Annie's daughter, to join us on stage for the special unveiling of Annie-Pootoogook's name. Finalement, j'ai eu le plaisir d'inviter leur Excellence ainsi que Napashi, la fille d'Annie, à me joindre sur scène pour faire un dévoilement spécial du nom du parc. We will do 2 official pictures, so if Their Excellencies and Napashi could join us. After that, I'd like everyone who's spoken, perform, as well as Mona and Ralston and Stephanie to join us up front as well. I invite the speakers as well as the performers to join the picture. Join up front.
Mona Wilson, µ'iesiᕕᕕᕗ.
Go get your mom. That dog was such a good dog the whole time.
Great dog.
I know. I thought he was going to react to the throat singing, especially when they sang the dog song. He didn't. Or she didn't. I don't know.
Hey, Mom.
NS students, µ'aritsi. The speakers.
The translator getting her picture, I guess he should be okay.
She said she's an idiot.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.